We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. The Tigers are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Lucas Giolito, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things you want to do as a pitcher is eliminate the free passes. Listen, base hits you're going to give up, but you can't walk as many as he did in his last start, and he's going to have to pitch much better if he expects a better result in this one.
At the plate, Jordy Mercer, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep to left center field. Center fielder looking up, still going back. Gone! So it's a solo home run here leading off the ballgame. Number 26 for him on the season as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, that's going to wake everyone up. First pitch of the game. Now you understand why the manager puts this beast in the leadoff spot.
Now at the plate, Victor Reyes. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in, it's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Now a ball lined to the left side. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Hit down the third baseline. And there's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air and deep to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Standing in, Harold Castro has come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently 2nd in the AL in RBIs.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by that. Listen, it's still early. I'm not saying he won't keep this up, but things tend to even out as the season goes along.
Fouled off. Oh, and 2. Here it is. And this is popped up near second base. Mendick has it, and the inning is over. At the plate, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
the center fielder.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Pitch popped up. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. Digging in now, Jeimer Candelario, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 51 on the year. And it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Into the box, number 8. We'll show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
In now, Jake Rogers, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's 1 away. He changed his mind there as he's back into first, no problem. Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Yastrzemski leads off first with 1 away. Runners on the move for second. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. 2 men on, 2 out, and up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. And the runner's breaking for third. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw to third. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing, and Cabrera blasts this one out to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. A 3-run shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera, number 33 on the year, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Jay Spry is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Into the box now, Harold Castro. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He popped out in his first trip. The 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Mazara's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready now for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He'll step in here at 275. 25 homers and 54 runs batted in. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Stepping into the box, Jose Abreu will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fulmer has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games, the kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this in a day and age where we're going to the bullpens.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Jeimer Candelario. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Fry has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Ready for another chance? Jake Rogers. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets
hit high and deep to left field. Looking up is Jimenez. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. Number 35 now on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Here's Jordy Mercer now. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. At the plate, Victor Reyes. Fouled off. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left, number 23 for him thus far, as the blowout continues. Jimmy Cordero is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. High and deep to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! Open up the record books. Back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. And he keeps it up. 53 now on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matty V, you don't see this very often, D-Roll. Wind blowing in like it was today, and the ball is still leaving the ballpark.
Yeah, and I think both pitchers used it was a disadvantage. They thought with the wind.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said it, D.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We'll move on to the... In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
2 balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Called strike 2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping up now, James McCann. First offering on its way.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So stepping in, Danny Mendick, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Mendick swings and throws from the bright side and stands at 5'10". He was taken in the 22nd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Jeimer Candelario. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
And hey, it was a break.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Digging in to try it again, Jake Rogers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And that's the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Nico Goodrum. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped at the plate, and oh boy, that got the home plate umpire right in the arm too. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Anderson is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Leury Garcia back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
So coming to the plate, Yohan Moncada. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fouled away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Down in. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Now to the plate, Victor Reyes.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. 1 away now for the free swinging right fielder Yasiel Puig. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
The first baseman.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Oh, what a stop! 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Jimenez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Abreu. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still. Dane Dunning gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Line to the right side, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Dunning, a 6'4" right-hander. This is his first year at the big league level. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Jeimer Candelario will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right, his 4th in the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a crazy swing here on a pitch that winds up hitting him. Nothing in 2. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Line to the right side, but foul. The 0-2 once more. Right side, but it's well foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Yastrzemski is retired, 2 down now.
The catcher, number 34.
Stepping in, Jake Rogers. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burnt.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone!
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Bizarro looks up. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs. Now
that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Jimenez is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. At the plate, Nomar Mazara looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fouled off. And he lays off for ball 1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. A play at the plate. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Up next for Chicago, James McCann. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here.
At the ball.
And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2. And a full count for James McCann, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And now a stoppage, as I believe, yes, a balk has been called here. They'll say he never came fully set that time. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And hang on, it looks like a balk will be called here, and that's going to move the runner up 90 feet to third with still nobody out. Here's the 3-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And the White Sox have their first hit of the game. And not in time as the run scores.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
Standing in now, Leury Garcia. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. The throw home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And I believe we're going to have a balk called here. And that'll be a costly one, as you can forget about the double play now. They're runners at second and third with 1 away. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
The 1-2. Catches the corner, got him looking. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
In now, Eloy Jimenez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. 7th inning coming up. Tigers are out in front. 6. All set for the start of the inning. Settling in now, Victor Reyes. He was a ground out victim last time up. Fouled away. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. 0-1 pitch on its way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Stepping in now, Miguel Cabrera. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And this will not be in time as he's into third base safely. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. At the plate, Harold Castro. And it's fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Racing back the center fielder. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 46 now for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball the ballpark like he did just there.
Kelvin Herrera enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, base hit to right. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. And a dive, but he's back. At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. Strike called, now the throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
The catcher, number 34, Jake.
Into the box now, Jake Rogers. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Nico Goodrum. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Standing in now, Jordy Mercer. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
He's good. He's going.
Runner's on his way to third. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
The 1-1. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera, a number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. This one's down to third.
Moncada fields it cleanly.
Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Detroit is out in front, 21-2. Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's taken for strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The designated hitter.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Number 30. No more.
And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Line toward the alley in left center. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Down in order. Ready to begin the 8th. Digging in, Victor Reyes. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Aaron Bummer comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. To the plate now, Miguel Cabrera. Fouled away. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Behind 0-2 now.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
And it's fouled away. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. A runner at first with no outs here. Puig off for second. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. He's running again. High in the air out to center field. Garcia is there, and he has it for the first out. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Harold Castro. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Runners off for second. Lifted the other way to left center. Jimenez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. Runner goes for second. Hard on the ground towards short. Anderson brings it in. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Now batting, James McCann. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Now batter,
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Ready now, Danny Mendick. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Leury Garcia. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. And there's ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is trying to pick things up where he left off. Mike Yastrzemski is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Turned on down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Now the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Garcia is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Next to the Tigers.
At the plate, Jake Rogers. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Stepping in now, Nico Goodrum. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's looking to make this a very memorable ball game as he's already 5 for 5. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. A 1-1. Here's another one that's drilled, this one to left. Jimenez is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jordy Mercer.
Ready once again, Jordy Mercer. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Tigers lead it 23-2. So here's Yoan Moncada starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
0-1 the count. Now here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yastrzemski is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
The batter, number 7.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Anderson.
Tim Anderson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Liner towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Runner on first with 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. The White Sox down to their last strike. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
23-2 in tonight's game. Detroit with their 80th win to pace the division. Michael Fulmer wins for the league best 15th time, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Lucas Giolito was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Tonight's paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field, 40,615. The White Sox thank you.